Shoeboxes packing pouty. This is our home packing pouty. I had shown videos of the youth and the children's packing pouty set, so I thought I'd show you how we just do it when it's just a few adults who are all very familiar with it here at home. This is where we start and get our shoe boxes. This is the old cardboard boxes, new cardboard boxes, more of the new cardboard boxes at the bottom, and plastic boxes. Plus we have some normal shoe boxes. You'll notice that some of these, actually most of them, have a number written on them. That's the cubic area of the shoe box. That's how we try to make sure we don't get too big of boxes and use normal sized shoe boxes like OCC requests. We measure the cardboard boxes and other boxes that they offer, the plastic box they offer, and then go from there deciding what size we're willing to pack. So these are the 300 cubic inches to 350, 350 to 400, and 450 to 500 on the top. That 500 is pretty much our cutoff. Hopefully some of these get wrapped before we actually pack. I'm actually doing this a few days early in hopes of my family members needing to see it so to help them get the idea of how it's all set up and saving time on packing day. Then you can get your hygiene items, washcloths or towels or whatever, toothbrush, comb, soap cases. The soap will be on the bottom shelf the day of. It's a little strong smelling, so it's not in here at the moment. And random bonus things, hygiene items. And then everyone can pick out a ball. And then we have lots of stuffed animals to pick from. I like trying to set everything up almost like a store, so it's like you got a free shopping spree and can get whatever you want for your shoebox. Then we also have a number of tote bags. Not enough for every box, but a lot of the boxes, or backpacks and various things like that. This is the school supply area. Starting with lined notebooks. Some are fun and decorative, and some are just plain, whatever you want. Coloring books. Plain paper. An empty spot for the 24 packs of crayons my aunt will be bringing when she comes to pack. She has the best success picking those up at Walmart sale, so she has those at her house. Some more plain papers to pick from. Various other colored pencils, crayons, watercolors, so whatever you want there. Stencils, stickers, stampers, temporary tattoos, all sorts of stuff, fun stuff like that. Pencil cases. Mostly these that my mom and sister sew from a pattern. I'm going to put a link to that in. Also crocheted ones and a few we bought. And then pens and pencils. You can see we have lots of fun designs of pencils this year. A few mechanical pencils hiding back there. A few calculators hiding back there. Pencil sharpeners, erasers, tape measures, rulers, compasses, protractors, plus some little papers if like you're really short on room, want to add a bonus one is just doing a younger kid and doesn't want to take up the space of a whole big pad of paper. Then we have a different area for each age group. This is the 2 to 4 goals because my mom likes to start ahead of time on some of her stuff and sorting it because that helps her and that's the way she likes to do it. This is the station I set up for the 2 to 4 boys for my aunt. I wanted to show you that everyone has these idea lists. It's different for different ones of us because we have different things we want in, and we don't have to follow it exactly. Like I said, we're all familiar with the ministry and adults and stuff, so unlike a children's party where I have specific things, these are just ideas, and each person has their own, and they're at their station and carry them around with them to help them make sure they get everything that they want. This is a basket. Some people like to carry a basket around, some people like to put it right in their shoebox. Every station has a little thing with photographs to include, a family photograph with on the back I stick a sticker that says this was packed by, and we put everybody's name so everyone knows which one was packed by whom, the kids who get it. You know, some scissors in case we missed some packaging, follow your box labels, and a list and post notes in case I forgot anything or you suddenly are packing a box and realize you really need one special thing in this box, then we can label that and add it after the packing pouty. And she likes to put little lovey blankets in, so that's the 2 to 4 boys' lovey blankets. And over here will be the clothes, but she's bringing those again. Hats and flip-flops and tote bags. And then all sorts of different toys, puzzles, bubble ducks, figurines, floaty boats. The whistles we split up between the different ages because they need different sizes. Sizzles, same thing. She really likes these jumbo colored pencils, so we don't have a whole lot of them, so I sat them over here for her. I split up some of the hygiene things that every single box is going to get the exact same thing. At the station she had one less thing to pick up. Some little board books and things, and then she likes to put Hot Wheels in hers, so that's the 2 to 4 boys. This is the 5 to 9 station. It's all together, boys and girls, although the bottom, the girls and boys' clothes are kind of divided. Because we don't do very many of this age, because this is the age that gets the most, so we try to focus on the ages that do not get as many, but inevitably you'll find just a few things that you really want to put in one, a really great deal on, or we just like to do a few for fun. So this isn't really anyone's station, it's just some extra 5 to 9 things to pack a few of those. This is my station. This is the 10 to 14 girls. And what I like to do is I like to have about a dozen going at a time, and then you can see underneath I have my sewing kits and toys and clothes and games and all that good stuff. And then I like to kind of go along, and then if I put a large toy in, I might put a smaller game in, and just stuff like that, and then it also helps with my themes. You can see while I set up I stumbled upon a few themes, and I already have a lot of stuff out here. I had to start on Peacock last year, and a friend helped me get some more of that. I have a good start on a penguin box. You'll just probably be seeing a lot of these on my blog or Facebook page over the next few months as I get pictures of them up and share. This is the 10 to 14 boys. On the top we have work gloves, and then every box will either get a fishing kit which we made, some fishing instructions we found to print off, maybe some paracord, some instructions on knots, tools. These are screwdrivers, mostly at Harbor Freight, and I made little things of screws up to go with everyone, so they have screws to play with their screwdriver or use with their screwdriver. These are toys. These are more toys and games. There's enough of these for one to go in every single box, and then these are bonus extra ones he can pick from. These are socks and whistles and little sewing kits and zip ties, kind of as a toolkit thing. Shorts, hats, etc. And we got a really great deal on flip-flops at the end of last year, so he's got a lot of those for his boxes. And no, the blocks outgoing, those are just my childhood blocks that happen to be being stored here. And this is the miscellaneous items that could be for any age, and isn't really in our necessities categories like hygiene and school supplies. And so as we have room, or we really want to, we can come over here and grab. We have water bottles and cups and bowls and plates and pump flashlights and various musical instruments and various bags and tins to hold stuff and hats and bandanas and more goalie hats and scarves. Whole filler table. This is all sorts of little animal figurines and games, like barrel of monkey type things. We had to find instructions for those and made a little game for the Hoppy Frogs. I'll try to remember to put a link to that in. And just all sorts of fun little mind puzzles and kaleidoscopes and tops. Like we have enough tops for every single box to get one. And then lots of little goalie things, you know. Beading kits and headbands and jewelry and all this really fun stuff to put in. Just, you know, it doesn't take up much room, but it just adds a lot of fun to it. In addition to the shelf, my dad has this clone of the couch that he packs on with the marble bags that he likes to put in everyone, tape measures, tops, hygiene supplies, plus the little starter kit. So that's our packing party. Hope you enjoyed a little tour, and it might give you some ideas for your own packing party. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you'd like more ideas, check out my other videos on this page, my Facebook page of Simply Shoeboxes, blog Simply Shoeboxes, and Pinterest board Simply Shoeboxes.